What's good, YouTube? Today we're going to be discussing my very first deck that I invented for this format, and it's probably also my most popular deck, which is the Amaryllis Burn deck. This is obviously what I played at Ribbit 1. I've made a few minor changes here that I just thought I'd show off. This is definitely the deck that I get the most questions about, that I see the most randos playing. It's definitely, I think it's something that looks interesting and fun, especially to new players who are just getting started in the format, so I thought I would do a little video discussing it and some gameplay. But let's just highlight the changes I've made for my RBET1 build. I'm off Necro Gardna, which I replaced with Mirror Force. Don't know why I wasn't playing Mirror Force. Mirror Force is just a crazy card. Gardna just increasingly feels like an awkward bricky card to me in most decks, honestly. I think a lot of Vayu Turbo players are cutting it, and I'm not sure I would run it in anything besides like pure Lightsworn. So yeah, Mirror Force, really good card. Gardna, bricky, not that good. We also took out the Morphing Jar and the Card Destruction. These cards were just very, very high roll, very situational, very bad in certain situations and matchups. I ended up siding them out most games in RBT, so they were obvious cuts. And in their place, we have put Tragodia and a third Wing Blast. We need more ways to discard since we're cutting those, and Wing Blast is just great for dealing with threats. Tragodia, I wasn't running this in my first build because I was under the mistaken impression that Tragongors would like miss timing if Volcanic Counter went off, but that is actually not how it works. They can form a chain with counter, so that's neat to know. I've kept in the counters. A lot of people cut these out, but what they replace it with is just always worse, in my opinion. Like, people will play Debris, Quick Draw, and just make the deck lose harder to stun cards, or people will just play like good stuff staples that don't really advance your gameplay or add a win con or anything. So every time I cut these out, I always just end up putting them back in. I'm not really sure. I think they just synergize so well with the game plan of the deck. And another mistake people do is they cut BFDD, or they leave BFDD in when they cut the counters, and counter allows you to play this card pretty much, and this card is really amazing because of counter. You will just win games if you draw it. So I'm a fan of counter. Like, it doesn't really matter if you mill it and it gets like whiffed, usually, because that's just like a free card or whatever. So, but it will just steal games for you and provides a really cool alternative win condition. So I think it's a good card in here, but there are conceivable alternative builds that don't play it. And I've also revamped the side deck a lot, so we're on a lot more standard stuff like Crows and Mind Crush, Starlight Road. And then, yeah, in addition to these, we're just playing a lot of GB hate, which is fine because GB is a degenerate pre-deck that only exists to counter decks like this, so I'm cool with bringing a ton of pre for GBs. I went with Swallow Flip. I think it's better than Mirror of Oaths, but that's maybe debatable. I also play this because we play 4 Snatch Steals, so you can just take their guy and make Gadzaris with it, which I've thrown in the extra. Also, you can take their guy, attack with it, and float into this, and then pop one of their back row, which is good. So yeah, those are the main changes, and we're going to be playing a match against some rando on TV, so enjoy. Okay, here we've got a match. Let's just go with Rock. Maybe Rock again? Rock again has been doing it for me. Alright, let's go Paper. Ooh. They had the same thought as us. Maybe Paper again? Or... I'm feeling Scissors. Oh, shoot. Well, we've been owned at RPS. Okay. We open a pretty good hand. Yeah, I like this hand. Oh, look. Shooting stars here. I just, like, played them. I wanted to get in a warm-up match before I did the recording. And they're gone. Let's see what this guy's gonna do. Have not played this deck in a while. Set card, set card. Alright. This is tough. I don't like Raikou decks for this reason, which is that they're just really bad going second. We could try to go for the Alone Fire play. I don't know. I might want to save that, though. Maybe it's not Raikou. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Could be anything. We're going to Dust Shoot. Ooh, this is a lot of cards. I think probably take Diva. So it's Diva Hero, Stratos, Snowman, Malicious, Armanite. Well, I think this deck's a pretty good matchup for us, so hopefully we're okay. I also think Oraiko's going to go off, which is nice. Unless they make some really throwy play where they commit hard and try to Brio bounce it. But that's a lot of cards, I mean, like a lot of cards. Oh my god, they're doing it? There's no way this is smart. This is so crazy. You go like -2 and lose to if I have anything. Like, this seems so bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, are you sure this is the play? I've made some throwy plays myself, but I guess I don't have room to talk. Look how many cards you're using to do this. This is just for 23. I'm on 8K. Okay, so we know the card is Stratos. It could be Stratos or Snowman. They stacked one of them. Alright, well, like, we Storm. We go... Don't really want to draw another Alone Fire here, so... Go for this, we attack. Hit for 5. Hello. So, they have either Stratos or Snowman in hand. The set card is unknown. It's probably like a Sangan or Snowman Eater, though. So that's probably Snowman, right? Yikes. I don't like drawing counter here. I guess we just get over the Snowman since we know we can't deal with it. We don't have any plants. See if we can't resolve our Raikou, though. That would be nice. Stratos. Sure. So, I have a strong feeling that this set monster might be Sangan. So I think I'm just going to kill the Stratos when he attacks. Alright, we mill Dandy, that's nice. We need to get our Banish Train going. Here's what we need, though. Alright, we don't care about that. No big deal. We'll set this, end our turn. I'm convinced this is a Sangan. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe it'll be a Snowman. I guess it could be, but I don't want to take the risk. Playing into it. Alright, they're just passing. Draw Trag. Doesn't do anything here. We pass. Future Fusion. That's fine. We know this Torrential is going to be live in 2 turns. This Mally is also still unused, I believe. So they play 2 Prodigies. Second Snow Hand. Becoming increasingly likely that this is just a Sangan. Alright, we've clogged our board, but, you know, we're going to Torrential soon anyway. Let's just hit it. I think it's Sangan. Let's see it. Nope, it's Treeborn. Effectively similar thing, though. It's a set monster we don't really want to kill. Or at least we don't want to commit to killing it, because we'll neg. Should be 1 turn on Future Fusion. Yep. I'm kind of wondering if maybe Jar and Card Destruction were actually okay. Feels like the deck really needs stuff like that. Or at least if you're playing the counters. Alright, we're just going to do this. I don't know. I'm not 100% convinced. Alright, that's a nice card. I think cutting them might have made the deck a little brickier, but I don't know. They were really awkward cards. So we have Charge, which will go off when DB stops lagging. Okay, nice. Probably just set the Raikou. I think that's it. Because in the games I played earlier, when I was testing this build, just felt like we were a little slow getting set up compared to earlier. I don't know what I would do to go back on them. Maybe take out Trag. Trag's probably not that great. I like the trap lineup where it is, but alright, let's out the Ab-Zero. Okay, we mill a Titanial. Or, not an Amaryllis. Dude, we keep drawing these things. Trag's really good in this situation, though. Like, we can just chill. Thing is with Morphing Jar, it's kind of like Raikou, where it's dramatically worse going second. This is probably my build that wants to go first the most. Alright, they allure. We say fine. Hopefully they don't find another Caius, but if they do, we're still fine. They banished Dad. Yeah, they got like 5 darks. I don't know, they're kind of out of gas except for Miracle Fusions, which we're not too concerned about Ab-Zero. Okay, they have Caius. $24. And we'll drop Tragodia. Well, we have the BFDD here, which is nice. We have DDR also, which is nice. We're gonna go trade in. So the set card... Oh, they're judgmenting me. Okay. Well, we should just win the duel off this. Yeah. So... if I use BFDD right now, It'll put Trag to 600. I'll take 18. They'll take 36. This is why I like to have counter. Feels like you win so many games like that. Okay. I don't know what we bring in against this deck. Going second, I mean, I don't know if it's worth it to take out Dust Shoot here. It's hard to say. Playing this today kind of feels like the old build is better, but I'm not really sure. What do I want to cut? I think I might just leave it the same. This deck was like metagame to beat Diva Hero, so you know. I'm definitely considering going back on my previous build. Maybe I was just smarter back then than I am now. This version's felt a lot weaker today. Yeah, this hand's not great. They open Future Fusion too. We drew Armory with like 2 normals, which is very unlikely in here. There you go, set. I don't know. We're just like dead to everything here. If they have it, they have it. Maybe just go Raikou, hope they have a slow hand. It's the only real play we've got here. This is just a really awkward hand. And we're going second, and they opened good. So, I'd be surprised if we won this one. Could maybe do something next turn with double Armory. Nobleman. That's some fucking weird side deck card. Diva Hero. Feels insanely pretty. Yeah, fuck this. We go next. I guess someone saying an attack was the play there, but there was no way we could have known. It was just a rough one. But, alright, this is much better. I think... I don't really want to get the 8s out of my deck right now. Jeez. Maybe I should, though. It's hard to say. Trooper Mill could be alright. We milled one of our 8s. Rough. Whew. Yeah, I don't know. Drawing double trade in with no 8s feels really bad. If I would put anything back in, it would probably be the card destruction. Just because you don't have to commit a normal to it. And it helps unbrick some hands like this. It's probably a lot better than Jar is. But you just really need to turbo through the deck in here. And I feel like this version's kind of lacking that. Maybe this deck is just like too high rolly for me. Wow, Feature Fusion 3 games in a row. Well, we just let him have it here. If they make some kind of obvious play that makes me think they're going to summon Caius, we're going to Wing Blast. Alright, on summon here, we will Wing Blast. I don't want my card trooper getting Caius'd. I need the draw. Gotta do something about this hand here. Doesn't do anything. I mean, some people build like Lightsworn versions of this deck that I think are pretty good. Well, they unbrick their Mally. Maybe the play is just to revamp my entire build. Okay, they don't have Diva. They just Minecon this to unbrick their top deck. Alright, let's just go in then. Here we go. Well, crappy mill, but what can you do? We get some big damage in. It's 47. I could conceivably see trying a Lightsworn hybrid build in like a sequel video to this. Either way, this version I've made feels kind of mid. I don't know what they're going to do here. Make Goyo? Probably Goyo? It's like the only play they've really got. But they're going to take like a lot of damage unless they ram into Titanium. But if they don't ram into Titanium, they like lose right there, so. I think it's got to be Goyo. And then hit Titanium. That's the only way they survive. Yep. Alright. Well, hopefully we can find something here. They're just setting a bunch of cards. Yeah, let's activate Armory. Damn. Wish we had drawn that. Where's Mark? Here it is. We get some tokens. That was a really nice mill. Hit for 19. End phase, we bring back the Amaryllis. And we say go. Well, we've stumbled our way into a pretty good situation here. Okay, they banish it with Bottomless. I think we're doing pretty well in this duel. But like I said, this is a very favorable matchup for me. And in testing earlier, was not. I was having problems. And we still see these awkward hands. That's just feels like we're trying to play out of them and get our engine going every game. I'm definitely not satisfied with it the way it is. So look out for that, the sequel video. It's coming eventually, maybe. They are just dead to counter here unless they do something about it. But then they're like dead to mark too, so hard to see how they win this one. Hard to see indeed. What's the lowest attack monster they would play that could hit over Trooper? Maybe a Sangan? I don't know, they have to play so safe the rest of the game just because they got this low in the first place. Just kind of the game plan of the Amaryllis deck. You just get them low and then they basically lose. But the main challenge is just getting the deck going. You really need to get your setup and get to that like later point in the game. They tribute for Kai or Vanity's Fiend, okay. Well, this gives me a draw. Find Foolish. Bruh. Alright, I thinking all of that time just to lose to Volcanic Counter. Because you didn't realize it was there. Well, that's kind of funny. What would I have drawn? Yeah, I don't know. It was just tough because I had the counter and this. I don't think it was kind of insurmountable. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the matches, and peace out.